Use repositionable spray adhesive on the back of your stencils and allow it to become tacky for 30 seconds before pressing against your wall. Use a level to make sure the stencil sits flat before placing painter's tape beneath the registration marks in the four corners. Use painter's tape around the edges of the stencil to keep paint from going outside the design. Load your roller with paint and roll the excess off onto a piece of paper towel until it's just about dry to the touch. Lightly roll 2 to 3 coats through the stencil until the design and the 4 registration marks are fully colored. Line up the registration marks, press the stencil in place, and continue rolling paint through the design. For each stencil repeat, be sure to paint registration marks onto the underlying pieces of tape. To stencil a corner, line up the registration marks on the stenciled wall and press the stencil into the corner the best you can. Use a level to make sure the stencil lies flat, then tape it into position with tape beneath the registration marks. Roll the paint as far into the corner as you can go before removing the stencil. To stencil near the floor, line up the registration marks, then tape the stencil so that it is against the wall all the way down to the floor. Roll paint through the top of the design and work your way down as close as you can get to the floor. Repeat this process along the floor, working your way toward the corner. To stencil into the corner with the floor, line up your registration marks and roll paint as close as you can.